what's going on, guys? This is going to be $80,000 case study in 30 days. As you can see, this is my Shopify dashboard. We did $80,000 in 30 days. We had a very smooth and steady scale. And if you guys stick around, I'm going to go through my entire strategy, my overall thought process before I break down product research, store creation, and running Facebook ads. That's what we're going to cover in this video. So yeah, let's jump right into it. This is my dashboard. I know there's going to be some skeptical people watching this. If you're new to my channel, this is my main store that I ran, and I've been running it for 13 months now. So there is a lot of longevity with this brand as well. I make stores to last a long time. I don't want to run stores from 1 month and they die out. That's just not my strategy. So let's get right into it. So as you guys can see, this is what we're going to go through right here. But yeah, let me just talk about my overall strategy first, and let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, so my overall strategy here, and this goes for all of my stores and all of my student stores as well. This is what I preach. So we want to build a branded one product store that is high converting. Why do we do this? 99% of orders will come from one product, your hero product. So that's where all of your focus should be. You shouldn't be worrying about a general store or having upsell products yet, or just any secondary product. You don't need that. Like I said, 99% of orders will be coming from one product. So why not just build a one product store? I'm always trying to start a new trend or hop on a trend very, very early. You guys hear about the word saturation a lot in e-commerce, and I try not to think about it too much, but you definitely don't want to be towards the downtrend of a product. If you do, it might not last long, and there's just not a lot of longevity there. Once you have this built up, we are utilizing Facebook to run ads and scale our store. 99% of my ad spend is on Facebook and a little bit on Google as well, but mostly Facebook. Okay, so let's break down product research. So let me go ahead and clear this. So product research. So this is kind of what I'm looking for in products. We want mass appeal products. We want products that serve a wide variety of people, a large niche. We don't want to niche down. We want to sell a product that has a very mass appeal, different countries, male, female, just a large audience. The bigger, the better. And we want good margins on the product, obviously, 50% minimum, but I ideally shoot for 70% margins on a product. So I'm not looking for like 2x or 3x markup. I'm looking at margin per order. So without ad spend. So just how much does it cost you shipped to the customer's doorstep, and how much are you selling it for? And if you run those numbers in Shopify, it'll tell you the exact margin of your product. Okay, and then we want something that's proven to be sold. And the easy way to do this is to verify if a product is being sold on Facebook and an advertiser has active ads for more than 2 weeks. If this is the case, then chances are the product is either break even or profitable for that advertiser. And then you want to hop in and make a better store, make a better landing page, better copywriting, basically just do everything better than that advertiser, which is not hard to do. And then you can outperform them, you can scale past them, and you can take up all of their sales and push them out because they're just not a good marketer. And that's how business is. It's pretty ruthless, but that's the game. And you can also see if there's demand on Amazon, if your product is selling, or if similar products in that niche are selling as well. And you can also look at other marketplaces too. I mean, if you do a Google search of your product, you can probably see if people are selling it. And yeah, and you hear this a lot. Obviously, the product needs to solve a problem. Like, yes, I would study the Life Force 8s. You guys can just Google them after this video. It'll show you like the main problem solving, the main inborn needs that everyone has, and you can find products that solve those problems. So this is what I'm looking for when I'm picking out products. Now, how do you actually find these products? I have 3 strategies here, and the first strategy is my go-to for beginners. All of my students use this strategy, and this is by far the easiest way to find a product that is verified and ready to test. Basically, you're going to want to go onto the Facebook ads library. It's completely free, and you want to search key keywords in a specific niche. And so if I'm selling or if I want to find a fitness product, I can tell ChatGPT to write me 10 to 20 keywords in the fitness niche for the Facebook ads library. And all you're going to do is plug in those words, and you're going to filter by active ads. And your goal should be to find a product that is drop shippable. So a drop shippable store, a drop ship store. Obviously, the product should be on AliExpress. And lastly, and most importantly, you want to make sure their ads are active for at least, excuse me, for at least 2 weeks. And like I said, if it's more than 2 weeks, at least 2 weeks, they're probably breaking even or profitable. And that tells you that, it has potential and you can hop in the market and outperform that current store, that current advertiser. Strategy number 2, I've just recently started using this again, is Dropship.io. It is a paid tool. I have no affiliation with them. If you're struggling to kind of get a sense of what dropshipping products look like, I recommend looking at Dropship.io. I think it's like $50 a month or something. You can play around with that and filter by products and look at stores and just find products that people are selling. And then strategy number 3, honestly, is like, I think everyone does this, whether they know it or not, is just doom scrolling on social media. Like, just go on your social media accounts, primarily YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and even Twitter as well. You can just find products, just go on Reels, go on your feed and just scroll. You'll see ads, and you'll also see organic posts of just products. I mean, everything around us is a product. There's products everywhere. And they're all over social media. So you can easily do research into niches, into products that way. It's actually pretty effective. If you just try not to doom scroll and actually have a purpose behind the scrolling, it could be a very effective way to do product research. Okay, so we covered product research. Let's talk about, building a store, right? Once you have the product, you need to build a store. So I'm actually going to show you guys a very high converting store that is basically, it's not my store, but it's basically how I set up my stores. Slightly different, but not really. I mean, it's a great sort of model. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so for your store, you want a couple things. You want easy to digest copywriting. Everything should be easy to read. Your copywriting should be at like a 5th grade reading level. Like, anyone in the world should be able to read it and understand what they're getting. You want to have high quality images, obviously, to make it look reliable and legit. You want a good color scheme. So what I do is black, white, and one accent color. And that's it. I pick a color that associates with my niche, with my target market, with the brand, and it looks very well branded. And then obviously you want a good offer. Is the price you're selling your product, does it seem like a good deal? If you saw an iPhone on Apple's website for $3,000, probably not a good deal. If you saw it on a discount for $300, pretty good deal. So use common sense. If you see a product, do you think it's worth that much? And that's how you should be pricing your products. Don't always just mark up your products because you have to. That often doesn't work because the product is just not perceived with that much value, with that price point. Okay, so you also need to add social proof. So adding reviews, adding testimonials, just making it look more lively, and just have mostly reviews and some images. You just want to make it look branded, and you want to make it feel at home. It should be giving your viewer, your visitor to your website, a sense of safety and security when they come to your website. It shouldn't look like a scam. If you're doing things right, you're not scamming people, and your website looks legit because it is legit, and you're building a real brand, a real business. Okay, so yeah, let's take a look at this high converting store. So I just I found this through the Facebook ads library method, actually. And yeah, you guys can go to this website. I mean, it's very, very good. So this is how I actually make my stores. I have a headline, subheading, and then an image or GIF. Headline, subheading, image or GIF. Maybe this is one of my students who made a store after working with me. But right here, social proof, more social proof, FAQs, and review. This is literally perfect. You guys can go ahead and test this product if you want. Go look at their Facebook ads library and funnel hack them. But also great bundles, great offers. This is the offers we're talking about. 2 for $79. I don't know why there's the duo is the same price as the standard. That seems like an error to me. But I mean, yeah, look at these images, super high quality. Like, this might be AI. I don't even know. But I mean, wow, this is just a great store, great branding. Look at the color scheme. It's not quite black, white in one color, but it's like this light off-white, black, and then this color. So it's super, super simple. Um, they have, they claim to have over 1,200 happy customers, social proof, good USPs here. I mean, this is literally perfect. I would open this up on your phone or an iPad or something, or you can just make the window smaller and see what it looks like on mobile, because 99% of your traffic will be coming from mobile. So you want to make sure your website is optimized for mobile. But yeah, this is an absolutely great store. Okay, and then moving on to the third part is, running ads. How are we going to run ads effectively? Because you can be doing everything right, you can be doing all of this right, but then you just don't know how to be a media buyer, and then you just spend your money in on Facebook, and Mark Zuckerberg is eating up your money. And I see this happen so much. Media buying is not difficult if you have a strategy to follow. I'm going to give you guys my exact strategy that I use in all my stores. Doesn't matter if it's for lead gen or a one product store or a general store, it doesn't matter. I use this strategy for everything. So it's a CBO strategy, and we're going to be spending $50 a day. And the way you want to structure this is a one campaign setup, one ad set, which means ad settings, and then you want to put all of your ads in that ad set for your first round of testing. And I generally do 6 to 10 video ads. For this case, you can probably get away with an image ads because it's just a clothing item. You don't really need a video to sell this. But in most cases, you're going to need a video ad. You guys can get video ads from Viral Ecom Ads or edit yourself, whatever you do. Just make sure you fill out the submission form okay, and you put in your hooks and scripts to get a good ad. And I can make a separate video on that. But okay, moving on, we're going to utilize broad targeting. So this is for your ad set. I'll slow down a little bit. Ad set means ad settings. So who you're targeting, what countries, what age, all that stuff. So you want to utilize broad targeting, so no interest at all. And I usually start testing with a T4. So USA, Canada, Australia, and United Kingdom. That's how I set up my first test campaign. And then if one of these does well in that campaign, I'll make a separate campaign for just that country. But for the first round of testing, this is what I'm doing. I'm letting it run for 2 to 3 days at a $50 budget. And then you want to analyze the results after that. But that's it, guys. That is literally my strategy. Here is like a super good store you guys can model. I see so many people focus a lot on product research, which you should be. But if your store isn't good and if your media buying isn't good, it doesn't matter how good your product is. It might not perform as best as it can, and it needs to when you're testing. So yeah, guys, that's my overall strategy. If you guys have any questions, please comment down below. And I hope you guys like this content. I'm going to be doing a lot more videos like this. So yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.